The jacket wasn't mine. It hung in my closet like it owned the place. Dark denim, faint cologne I didn't recognize, and a parking ticket tucked in the pocket from a garage in downtown Chicago. I stood there in the dim bedroom light, fingers still gripping the hanger, my pulse crawling up my throat. We lived alone. No brothers. No roommates. No one else with a key. The hallway creaked behind me. Her voice followed. "Oh, you found that." I turned slowly. "Whose jacket is this?" She didn't even hesitate. "My brother's." That's when something inside me went quiet. Because her brother had been dead for 6 years. And she knew I was at the funeral. So why was his jacket in my closet? If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. At first, I tried to rationalize it. Grief makes people say strange things. Maybe she meant something else. Maybe it was just a mistake. But she didn't correct herself. Didn't flinch. Didn't even look at me twice. She walked past me, opened her dresser, and started folding clothes like nothing happened. That's when it hit me. Something wasn't right. We lived in a high-rise apartment near West Loop. Clean lines. Floor-to-ceiling windows. The kind of place that felt too perfect to question. I had trusted that silence. Now it felt staged. Over the next few days, I started noticing things. Little things. Her phone always face down. Late, work calls she took on the balcony. Showers the second she came home. And the closet. That jacket never moved. Like it was waiting for me to notice it again. I didn't confront her. Not yet. Instead, I watched. Listened. Waited. The break came 3 nights later. She fell asleep early on the couch, her phone still glowing faintly in her hand. I stared at it for a long time. Then I picked it up. No password. She trusted her lies too much. The messages were right there. A name saved as Alex, vendor. I opened it, and everything collapsed. "Miss you already. Same time tomorrow? Your husband still clueless?" A photo. Not explicit. Just him. Wearing that jacket. Standing in my kitchen. Leaning against my counter. Smiling like he owned the place. My chest tightened. But I didn't wake her. Didn't scream. Didn't break anything. I just kept reading. Dates. Times. Patterns. He wasn't a brother. He was a coworker. And he had been in my home. The next morning, I acted normal. Coffee. Small talk. Routine. She kissed me on the cheek before leaving. "Love you." The words landed like static. That's when the denial phase ended. And something colder took its place. I called a lawyer. Quietly. A sharp woman in downtown Chicago who didn't waste words. "Do you have proof?" she asked. "I will." "Then don't confront her yet. Document everything." So I did. I installed a small camera facing the entryway. Tracked timestamps. Saved messages. Pulled phone records. Even that parking ticket from the jacket. Turned out it matched the times she claimed to be working late. Everything aligned. Perfectly. Painfully. The manipulation escalated. She started acting sweeter. Cooking more. Laughing louder. Touching me more than usual. Like she felt something slipping. Like she was trying to hold on to a version of me that no longer existed. Inside, I was breaking. But I didn't show it. Not anymore. Weeks passed. I built my case. Financial records. Her spending. His name tied to a company they both worked for. Policies about workplace conduct. Everything. Layer by layer. Then I set the trap. I invited her out to dinner. A rooftop place overlooking the city. Soft lights. Quiet music. She dressed up. Smiled like nothing was wrong. Halfway through, I said it. "Let's invite your brother." She froze. Just for a second. Then she laughed. "You're not funny." "No," I said calmly. "But I'm precise." I slid my phone across the table. The video played. Him. Walking into our apartment. Taking off that jacket. Kissing her in the hallway. Her face drained. "Listen." "No," I said. "You listen." I leaned in. "I know everything." But I wasn't done. Not even close. The next morning, HR at her company received an anonymous file. Videos. Messages. Dates. Violation of company policy. Conflict of interest. Misuse of work hours. He was a senior manager. She reported under him. By Friday, they were both suspended. By Monday, terminated. At the same time, my lawyer filed everything. Infidelity. Asset protection. Full documentation. She came home that night. Eyes red, hands shaking. "You destroyed my life," she whispered. I looked at her calmly. "No," I said. "You handed it to me." The apartment felt different now. Colder. Cleaner. Like something had been removed. She packed her things in silence. No arguments. No apologies. Just quiet understanding. She had lost. A week later, the closet was empty. The jacket was gone. So was she. Sometimes I still think about that moment. Standing there, holding something that didn't belong. Feeling the first crack in everything I believed. Now the space feels honest. No lies. No ghosts pretending to be family. Just silence. And the memory of a jacket that told me everything she never would. The end.